This is your first time in a real Korean restaurant?
It is,
in Korea.
What is this? Is this for a headache?
It's a nice little trick.
Oh!
Like wet towelettes.
Oh, right. Okay. I'd really like to get some of these pills.
I know. Now, this you may recognise.
Is that kimchi?
That is kimchi. That's kimchi. Basically, this is all to complement what is going to be on here, which is the meat.
Now, I've got one of these for weeding the garden.
You've got what? Sorry? You burn them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
With like a flamethrower?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that they're showing you like all the cute pigs while they're alive.
Yes.
Like herding them towards their death.
This is what you're going to eat, yeah.
That is really funny.
They had a good life of a couple of months.
See that?
It's a laser.
He was testing the temperature.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is that? It looks like an ashtray.
This is our rice.
Ah.
Purple rice. Oh, look at this. Oh, so this is samgyeopsal. This is what? Probably something similar you would have tried in England when I made it for you.
Yeah.
I'll let you be the judge of whether it's better here.
It's better here, I think.
Hey, come on!
What they call this in Korea is pig neck. I think it's what in England we'd refer to as the pork shoulder.
Oh, yes.
Pigs are quite fat, and when you're quite fat, your neck and your shoulder sometimes become indistinguishable.
It all sort of merges together. Well,
okay.
First bit of proper Korean barbecue in Korea. That's the samjang. So you want to dip it in a bit of samjang sauce.
Of course, I've had the equivalent of Korean barbecue before in the UK, cooked by Ollie, but this was a whole league better.
Let me grab you one of these leaves. Have you do now?
It's sort of like spinach.
Go for it. Flavour.
What is that?
It's like a special leaf called 영국남자.
I really like that. Really nice.
Quite unique. Help yourself.
I would if I could. This is like torture, isn't it? The food's there, but getting it to your mouth is a problem.
It's a mission.
Chopsticks are a bit of a challenge. I've eaten with chopsticks before, but Korean chopsticks are kind of flat and designed to make it really difficult for you to use. Aha!
You got it. Oh, no! You lost the kimchi. Something I probably should have introduced to you at the beginning of this meal. It's actually inside these seats. If you lift that up, there you go. And they even have an apron for you.
Great.
Kind of handy. The little things like that you come to a restaurant in Korea and you're like, oh, these guys know what they're doing.
My chopstick technique is definitely needs something to be designed.
That's your next little challenge to pick up with your chopsticks.
Oh,
there you go.
good job.
Now, we literally would not eat garlic like that. I mean, we use garlic in cooking, but we always kind of crush it or grind it up.
Never eat in chunks.
In chunks, no.
Every time that I've been to this place, I eat so much that I feel sick.
Really?
Like literally every single time. When we did the advert, I think we ate maybe 3 or 4 pigs total. And by the end, I was literally just sitting in a corner going like...
Is there anything specifically that you're looking forward to in Korea?
I've heard that they eat a lot of seafood.
Yeah, that's true. Do you like seafood?
I do.
Okay.
That can be arranged.
Although I remember a video of you eating something fermented that was not such a good idea.
You were the worst guest we've ever had before.
I think you might have to try that.
Ah, no way!
Well, it's definitely from the sea.
At some point.
It lived in water. Let's just put it that
From
way.
the sea and now it's from hell.
We've got a lot of Korean history to show you, how young people live, how the older generation live. We want to immerse you in the most honest but entertaining and fun Korean experience that we can give you.
Sounds brilliant.
At the end of the episode, Dad, we say 오늘은 여기까지.
오늘은 여기까지.
Perfect.
Into the camera.
오늘은 여기까지.
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 안녕.
안녕. I seem to remember you saying that you wanted to try some seafood.
Oh yes.
So today we've come especially to try seafood.
Oh, amazing. I'd heard that Koreans do seafood really well, and I didn't quite know what to expect because I knew it would be a bit different from the way that we have it.
So it's shoes off.
Okay.
You ever taken your shoes off in an English restaurant before?
No. Oh my goodness.
Sitting on the floor.
Okay. I'm there.
Are your legs just stretched out underneath?
They are. Is that what you're meant to do?
Well, that's how I sit as well, but you're not supposed to. My legs don't cross very well.
No, mine don't as well. It must be an English thing.
It must be. In the winter, they heat the floor.
Yeah, okay. I can see the attraction in that.
Yeah. 어차피 홍어회 또 시킬 거니까
홍어 먹을 수 있어요?
삼합으로.
그러니까 사람 먹을 수 있냐고.
네, 괜찮을 것 같아요. She was like, wait, are you sure you can eat that? And I was like, yeah, I think it'll be fine. She was like, no, seriously, are you sure you can eat that?
Now you got me worried.
Now, these are all dishes that we haven't ordered. Pretty good, eh? Classic Korea.
Amazing.
And this is what you would normally drink with seafood in Korea.
Oh no. It's soju. It's got an admirably small glass,
Yeah.
which is a relief. Yeah. No, some of these side dishes are really interesting. I mean, this one looks like it's silver birch bark.
Silver birch bark. Give it a try.
I think it is bark of a tree.
See that one?
Oh, it's like a sardine.
Very small little fish.
Well, I'm kind of looking forward to this, but I'm a bit apprehensive.
Why are you apprehensive?
She questioned whether we were even capable of eating it. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, a bit of octopus.
Yep. In fact, there might be more than one. Yeah, look at those. Those are heads.
Oh, good gracious.
There's
me.
an octopus massacre in our soup.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there were several octopuses in the stew. You could actually see that it was octopus, which we don't have much of in the UK. And when we do have it, we tend to conceal it in batter. So that was quite a treat.
It's just brimming with seafood.
Incredible.
Wow, so it's quite hot, so you should be careful, but
Yeah.
let's dig in.
Bon appetit.
First up, nakji.
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 Very
Give it a
good.
taste.
Oh, that's got a nice shellfishy flavour to it. I do like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
How does that compare to any octopus you've had before? Do we eat octopus in England?
We do, but not often. You might have it in France or somewhere like that where
Okay.
they'll eat practically anything. But in England, not really. It's certainly got a kind of alarming nature to it, hasn't it?
Alarming nature, what do you mean?
Well, there's no disguising. This is octopus.
Yeah.
Oh, see, oh dear.
It tastes very fresh.
And it's interesting that it's here on a gas stove right in front of us.
Yeah.
Literally cooking.
Yeah, it's a very Korean thing. Cooking it in front of you, it's all as fresh as it can be.
Well, I think that must affect the taste. Now, Josh, the head is in there. Do you eat that?
You definitely can. I mean, Koreans would. Personally, that has got a real seafoody taste.
Oh, has it?
So, because I'm not a big seafood fan, I generally steer clear of.
Should we try it?
Yeah, let's do it. By we, I hope you mean you. I can join you. You know what?
If Dad's gonna
Let's do it.
we should all do it.
All right, Ollie. If you're doing it,
So here we are, an octopus head. Let's give it a bite.
let's do it.
Ah,
Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's really hot.
really
Oh,
hot.
Hot,
There's
hot.
ink.
There's ink.
There's ink
Oh no.
Your mouth is so black. Is my mouth black? I don't know if we're supposed to eat that. Should I ask? 이거 까만 거는 나오는데 괜찮아요? Oh, okay. She said this one takes the longest to cook. So eat all the tentacles first.
Oh.
So once it's done, you eat that last.
So not only have we eaten some, but it's not even cooked.
Might not be cooked. Well, the thing is, they eat it raw, and sometimes it's dangerous because they can stick to the inside of your throat. So you've always got to have it with soju to wash it down so you don't choke.
Eating is not meant to be dangerous.
Next up, we have the finale of today, which is samhap.
Oh, and Ollie is putting things in his nose.
What are you doing, Ollie? Ollie, what are you doing?
I can't.
You're gonna scare like that.
I will be sick. I will be sick.
So this is samgyeopsal. You've had this before.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
This is hongo.
Hong.
This is where the smell's coming from. Now, samhap means a combination of three things. So we've got this very strong kimchi here.
Right.
We have hongo and
A bit of a chopstick crisis.
감사합니다.
I'm trying to have the Korean experience.
힘들어하는 거 보셨군요.
Quite demoralizing, actually.
She literally from across the room, she came over and said one word. Fork. 감사합니다. Kimchi right here
Yep.
and samgyeopsal.
Okay. So you kind of pile them up.
And that is samhap. Do you want to use the fork or are you going to get it with the...
Well.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
I've got to go all in one.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
Okay. Different flavors coming through. You get the pork.
Lots of different flavors.
You get the disinfectant. The garlic. The kimchi.
Oh, I'm feeling it in my nose. Now, this was actually recommended to us by one of our fans. It's a very traditional dish. And as a 영국 신사, 영국 아저씨, you might enjoy the more traditional side. What do you think?
It's hardly a pleasurable experience.
That calls for a shot of soju, if anything
It
does.
even makes the soju taste nice. Obviously, you've got the pork belly.
Yes,
I know
you
what
do.
that is. I know what the garlic is. And then you've got this fish.
It is actually stingray.
Oh, stingray.
It is fermented.
They really love fermenting things, don't they? There is a sort of masochistic tendency in Korean food.
Well, I think with this specifically,
Eat for suffering.
Koreans say that when you eat spicy things, you relieve stress. Maybe it takes your mind off it and you kind of sweat out the stress. So when you're stressed, people go, oh, I want something spicy to get my mind off it. And maybe this is a similar concept.
But you could equally, if you're stressed, go and
Yeah.
hit your head against a brick wall. You'd forget about your stress just as quickly.
So, not a big fan of the hongo.
Because we had it with the pork and the garlic and the kimchi, it wasn't so bad.
Okay,
It
okay.
wasn't so bad.
I keep coming back. As an experience, it's something that I want to like.
It wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
You know, but some of the very strong cheeses have that effect of hitting the back of your throat. You can even taste them in your nose.
That's a really interesting comparison. Really strong moldy cheese with fermented hongo. 그러면 오늘은
여기까지.
여기까지. 안녕.
We headed out of Seoul into the countryside and we arrived at this place which was a little bit like a ski resort.
Today we've come all the way out to a local mountain. This is called Cheonggyesan.
I see lots of people with walking shoes on.
Yeah.
Should I have brought my walking shoes?
Don't worry at all because, as you may have noticed, there's quite a specific attire the locals here have taken up. So we thought it would be fun to give you a bit of a makeover to look like a Korean local hiker.
Fantastic. It had all sorts of outfitting shops for hikers, and all the hikers were my age or older. They were dressed really brightly in walking trousers, walking jackets, walking shoes, walking sticks. They were really kitted out for it.
Which colour do you want?
Black's all right.
Black? Sure, wait, we should go colourful, shouldn't
You
we?
think go colourful?
Yeah.
I'll go with red then.
Okay, red. Yeah, there you go, you're getting the right idea.
Oh wow.
That's it.
Yeah, it suits you already.
I have a feeling you're taking the mickey.
No.
Korean ajoshis dress really bright clothes, which is totally the opposite of the more mature people in the UK. It was delightful to see all these brightly coloured older people.
We're just making you fit in, Dad.
Yeah, I will be indistinguishable from a local. This is definitely something that a woman would wear.
You think a woman would wear that?
With this gold colour.
Dad, it is literally exactly the same colour as your trousers. I do not know what you're talking about.
That's a good point.
Give that one a try.
Yeah, let's try that. Nice and bright.
Oh, look, it was made for you.
Look at that. They are terrible. Oh, I like those.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay.
They are very similar.
They're extremely similar to your colour.
Oh, yes. They're a little bit similar. Well, let's try something a bit different. Do people come out here to go for a walk and then buy stuff just before they go on the walk?
I suppose so. They're like, oh wait, I didn't bring my hat or my
Trousers.
감사합니다.
You look the part now. Look at that.
A proper ajoshi.
I just.
I looked at all this equipment, I thought, my goodness, where are we going to walk? Because this is the sort of state-of-the-art equipment that you would get before going on a week-long trek.
I don't know if you wanted a quick snack before we went. Have you ever seen these before?
They look like maggots.
They're not maggots, they're silkworms.
Oh, silkworms, okay. I had no idea that you could eat silkworms. I mean, they're useful in
really?
making silk. That's a lot of silkworms.
Okay, there you go. That's all for you. Give it a taste. What do you think?
Well, they're not what I expected. They're sort of quite meaty.
Definitely, there's a lot of protein in those.
Wow. They're not unpleasant.
Okay, got a Bondigi fan. But look, you're going for it. He's gonna finish them all at this rate. You're more Korean than I am already.
It's his inner ajoshi.
Yeah, the inner
Coming
ajoshi
out.
is coming out. Look at that, 2 at a time. He's just crunching through it. The other thing we got is called duck. Can we give that one a taste?
The silkworms definitely have it for me.
Really? You prefer the silkworm to the duck? Really?
Doesn't taste of anything.
It's like bread.
Yeah, it's like bread, just not as good.
Ah, wow.
And this path is sort of Hessian mat on it. That's amazing.
It does, yeah. That's amazing. It is good, isn't it?
That's really
It's quite
good.
nice for walking on.
Really nice. Oh gosh, you've got places to clean your shoes.
Yeah.
That's extraordinary.
If you look around, it's really a sport that can be done for people of all ages.
Yes.
You'll get grandmothers up here.
Which is really good.
It's definitely a part of Korean culture that I think is very unique. Well, I've never been anywhere where you'll come up a mountain and find so many old people decked out and hiking.
No, and it's absolutely beautiful as well.
This is really, we're sort of in Seoul still. It feels like we're in the middle of nature and it's great.
Yeah.
Duck, anyone want some duck?
I'm good.
You call it duck?
Yeah, duck.
I really like duck, but it's a game bird in the UK. Now, what's going on here?
Oh, wow, what is going on here? Oh, they're meditating.
Well, they look quite peaceful.
They do look very peaceful.
Great. I prefer the walking, but
You don't really see that in England on a hike.
you don't see that.
On the way up the hill, we found a sort of outdoor gym with some people stretching and doing exercises. Some of the older people, actually, it's very impressive.
You'll often find people in Korea using equipment like this to stretch out. You'll rarely find younger people using gym equipment like this. Yeah, come and stretch out.
So, you could do yourself an injury doing this, couldn't you? And what is that? Is that a slide?
No. Feel that stretch? Your abdominals?
I can just imagine going down the moguls.
What else do we have over here?
What is
I
this?
don't know really how to. 이거 어떻게 쓰는 거예요? Ah, okay.
back
so that's
rub.
how you, yeah. 감사합니다. Okay, there you go. My height was the issue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Oh, 좋은데요?
Yeah, it's definitely good.
It's like a press.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
So you go up.
Yeah. It's lifting your own weight.
And one lady came over and showed us what to do, and she was amazing. She was quite elderly, but could do it much better than I could.
Ah, so this wasn't a slide.
Oh.
Henry. This isn't a slide. It's for oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
My goodness, she's fit.
이렇게 하는 거 맞아요? 아, 그래요? She said the men have to do it on this side.
Oh,
Because it's more dangerous. Here, you can hold my hand. Oh dear, good? You alright? You alright? 이렇게 하는 거 맞아요? 건강하시네요. Wow. Okay, the next one.
You go out in the countryside in the UK to get away from people, whereas this was absolutely a hive of activity. There were just hundreds of retired Korean people coming out into the countryside to walk. This is something that you would never ever see in the UK.
Like, you'd think we'd come on like National Hiking Day or something.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Just an average Sunday. Oh, it's a beautiful area. You can see why people come.
Well, it took quite a while to get to the top. It was a good hike, and I remember you were suffering a bit, Josh. I fared slightly better than you, actually.
On the edge of cramp.
I really think you should have the sticks,
Oh,
and
no.
I'll take the bags.
I'm fine.
I think you're doing better than me and Josh.
Yeah, seems like it. It's the ajoshi look, the gear.
It's the
Makes
gear.
all the difference. It's
It
my
does make the
excuse.
difference.
Goodness, the air though here, it does. Oh, it feels fresh.
Yeah, I think we're nearly there.
We've almost made it to the top.
My goodness.
Wow.
And then, of course, a fantastic view over Seoul from the top. Just amazing to see how enormous the city is.
Wow, look at
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
The city over there, and you can see the city over there.
Yeah.
Seoul is so vast.
Yeah. It wraps the entire way around this mountain.
But seeing all the buildings from here nestling in the trees just as they change colour.
Yeah.
It's really
it's
beautiful.
isn't it?
It was a fantastic walk.
Great.
And quite an exertion, particularly for an older person. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm reasonably fit in my 50s, but there are a lot of people here a lot older than me.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
It's your first Dungsan.
Dungsan.
There you go.
We came back down the hill, and that took a little while because we'd walked a good way. So we were actually quite hungry by the time we got to the bottom.
Now, the tradition is that after you come back from Dungsan, you go out for makgeolli and pajeon. This is a traditional Korean food I'm quite excited to introduce to you.
It was a restaurant kind of in a tent-like setup, and it was packed.
Oh wow, look
Oh
at
my
this.
goodness.
All right. Here's the next dish. 우와, 감사합니다.
We've ordered so much food.
We're hungry.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we are hungry.
Yeah, it just keeps coming out, doesn't it? Look at all this. We have a veritable feast. The tradition is coming for pajeon and dotorimuk, and you've got to have pajeon with makgeolli. That is like the oldest Korean tradition. This is a kind of rice wine.
Okay, so it's alcoholic.
It is alcoholic, yeah.
Oh yeah. Is it off?
Oh, I love makgeolli.
That tastes like a wine that's seriously gone off. To me, it does anyway.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because I do remember not liking it the first time I had it, but it's really grown on me.
Me too.
It's my favorite Korean alcoholic drink now. Often I would take makgeolli over a beer.
Oh really?
Yeah. Let's try some hemu pajeon, and then you can have a bit of makgeolli afterwards and see if it goes together well. Now this is one of my favorite ways to eat seafood in Korea. There are bits of octopus, some squid. So this is called hemu pajeon.
Hema pajeon.
Yeah, just grab a piece, dip it into that sauce there.
Oh, I really dipped it in.
Oh, you dropped it in.
And then pop it in one mouth.
Yeah, go for it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Yeah.
It's got the taste of the fish, it's got some crunch in there, it's got this kind of omelette-y egg. It all goes really well together.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Does this taste any better after that?
Can you see yourself, if you were living in Korea, going for a hike?
Definitely good. It's got everything in it. It's got your greens, you've got fish in there, you've got the egg base.
Yeah.
It's like a complete meal in a mouthful.
That makes sense as well. I guess Koreans, they come and just have the makgeolli with just pajeon. It's like eating a whole meal in one dish. So this dish here is called dotorimuk. It's actually made from acorns.
What?
Yeah. This one's quite slimy. You don't want to squeeze too hard or you'll go straight through it. Like that. Oh.
Oh! Okay, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Thoughts?
Well, it's not a strong taste. It's obviously got the kind of slimy, slithery texture to it.
Does it taste how it looks?
Yeah, it probably does.
Does it taste anything like you imagine an acorn would taste?
No, but then I've never really imagined what an acorn might taste of.
We don't eat acorns in England?
We leave them for the squirrels. If the squirrel family were sitting down for a meal with a dessert, I think they would have jellied acorns.
I want some of the squirrel dessert.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear. Catastrophe. That's not good. I really want it to be sweet.
It's not sweet. It's not a dessert, Ollie.
It's a squirrel dessert.
It looks like jelly, but it's not jelly.
No, it's not. I mean, it's a shame actually because the rest of the kind of vegetables and salad and stuff on the plate are really nice.
Yeah. With
And
the
it's got
sauce.
this kind of jelly stuff.
The entire thing, the dish is named after. You could just take that out.
It's like they made a nice salad and then just like dropped some weird stuff in the middle.
That's it.
We stole it from the squirrels.
Let's try another bit.
I think you've putted again.
Oh,
Oh, yep.
oh, it's got it. Yeah.
Yes, success.
Yeah. Actually, it really wasn't worth it.
So we tried this acorn jelly. Indeterminate taste, really. I didn't dislike it, but I could happily leave it as well.
Dotorimuk doesn't quite match up to the hemopajon then?
No, this is the real deal.
This is the stuff.
Yeah.
The last thing that I've ordered for you is a specialty of this place.
Okay.
This is a sundubu.
Looks like porridge gone wrong. And so we use a spoon.
You use a spoon
That's a relief.
and you'll get it with a bit of this sauce and then give it a taste. See what you think.
Oh yes. It's almost like semolina.
What's that?
Semolina, yeah, it's disgusting stuff. This is actually slightly better than that.
Okay. This is a pure tofu stew. Yeah, it's the specialty of this place.
It's interesting that they should specialise in something tasteless.
Have I had this before, Josh? It looks like sheep brains. I've never seen sheep brains, but it's how I imagine sheep brains.
You have.
In Iceland. That's a head.
Yes.
That is like a sleeping sheep. We had a whole head. Must have had brains in it.
I blocked out the whole memory. I'm thinking about sheep brains. It tastes just like porridge. It's like porridge if you took the sugar out.
It definitely has got a slight porridgey feel to it.
Interesting.
The meal had a huge amount of variety in it. We had all sorts of different things, different flavours, most of which I really liked, and so it was a good meal.
We've got some different types of rice and veg here as well. We're going to enjoy the rest of our meal.
Thank you very much. It's been great.
Thanks for being such a good sport and being willing to try all this stuff. 그러면 오늘은
여기까지.
He's getting it.
You got it down. 안녕. So we thought it would be fun to dress you up in traditional Korean attire. Welcome.
My goodness. When I saw the video of Ollie doing this, you dressed him as a woman.
That is true. we won't do that for you. I've got a very specific suit in mind. Should we give it a try?
Yeah, great.
So I thought it would be good to put you in the traditional king costume. Does that sound fun?
Marvellous.
Okay, so this is your top and these are the trousers.
Okay.
You up for this?
Yeah,
Sounds
sure.
Good. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
It's basically made for him.
It is made, but let's be honest. Like, who is gonna fit a one hanbok better than your dad?
So it's going to happen, isn't it? You're going to put me in a concubine
Well,
outfit.
no, I'm not saying you have to be a
Every
concubine.
single
What
time.
about, what I was thinking is,
Yeah.
your dad's the king, you could be the queen. I mean, otherwise, if you don't, let's put it this way, if you don't do that, sacrifice that, then he'll never see a female hanbok, what it looks like
That's true.
in person.
That's true.
What? 대박. Very nice, I like it. Look at that.
That is made for you, Dad. Yeah, that's a belt.
Yeah.
Looks like a belt for a fridge.
You're getting belted up. Oh, there you go. Job done. This is a traditional hat for a king.
Ah, my goodness, look at that. It's like kind of bunny ears.
So that's for you, like bunny ears. I'm gonna go try on a different hanbok as well, and we'll get Ollie in a hanbok.
Hanbok.
A traditional Korean clothing. Should we get us dressed first, Oz?
Yeah, let's do it.
여자 사이즈로
네,
나와서
그러니까 제일 큰 걸로 주세요.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you Namja. Namja. I'm a man. How many times do I have to say this on the channel?
I'm just glad I'm not having to wear one of these. I mean, that's like a lampshade.
Yeah.
That's for the women. That's for the ladies.
Do you get to put a light on top?
No, it's not. That's not how it works.
How you feeling, Dad?
I look extraordinary.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
You do look extraordinary. You look absolutely amazing.
What do you think?
The hat makes you look like a prize idiot.
I'm a Chosun Dynasty scholar. So maybe I could be one of your advisors in court, advisor to the king. What do you think?
I think you look like a prize idiot.
Make me a woman.
Okay.
Look at that.
You look lovely, Ollie.
Yeah?
On the mouth of the king.
That's all that matters.
That is the queen hat right there.
이쁘다?
완벽해.
예뻐요.
Yeah?
예뻐요.
예뻐요?
바보 있어요? 조금 바보. So, is that better with the hat?
It's better. You still look completely ridiculous. I am never going to be able to dress like this again.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime
It's a
opportunity.
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Amazing.
Kid's looking quite confused.
You want to come in?
He's genuinely too scared to get in the lift with us.
Poor kid.
Ollie, it's your fault. Look at you.
I look amazing.
You do.
You do look amazing.
You
This
look
is true.
I think you look fabulous.
Yeah.
Is the word. Here we are at 경복궁. Wow, look at this place.
Amazing. It was surprising that there were quite a lot of other people who were also dressed up in this traditional garb just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
So that was a really unusual experience. We weren't alone. We got free entry to the palace because we were dressed in the traditional kit, and I thought, what a great idea. This is not just a roof to keep out the rain, is it? This is something else. Amazing.
Why are you laughing?
I think those old ladies were having the time of their life laughing at Ollie.
Look at that! It is absolutely amazing. Gosh, does it go all the way over to there? Absolutely astonishing. So beautiful.
Whoa, nearly tripped over my dress.
Yeah, careful, careful.
Some kind of a throne room.
Chonha, that's your seat.
That is John Ha's seat up there.
Yeah. Take your rightful place, pups.
See the ceiling? It's really extraordinary.
It's crazy actually, isn't it? Looking inside, you can feel the history of the
Yeah,
place.
you really can.
It's almost hard to take in.
It is.
It's so overwhelming.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing place. The Imperial Palace itself was utterly amazing. An absolutely vast compound with building after building after building, and yet I never heard of it. So I was amazed. Look at this! It's going through and it goes on. This is really one of the wonders of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
I've rarely seen anything like this on this scale.
I feel like Korea as a tourist destination as well is so unheard of
Yeah.
in the West.
Yeah.
And that places like this exist.
Yeah.
Just and the history behind it all.
It's really strange you don't hear about this because it's so impressive. You hear so much about the Forbidden City in Beijing,
Yeah,
and yet this is bigger and more impressive than that.
yeah.
I am honestly completely blown away by this place. Absolutely incredible. You become aware of the sheer wealth and power of the
Right.
king.
Right.
Oh my gosh, look.
Wow, look at that. Wow, look at this. That kid took one look at us, ran away.
Wow, a lake.
There's actually
With an
a lake.
island.
I know.
And fish. There's fish.
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah, big fish.
Oh my goodness, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, carp.
I guess they made it They made a lake for the king so that he can
Yeah.
have like some pet fish and.
It's like a Chosun swimming pool.
In fact, you can do a circuit, can't you?
It's just beautiful.
It's
It's like
really
a whole
beautiful.
nature reserve inside the palace.
Yeah.
You kind of got to see a little piece of the picture of what life must have been like
Truly
hundreds of
amazing.
years ago.
Are you pleased with your courts?
Absolutely overwhelmed. It's just fantastic. What an extraordinary place.
Welcome to Korea.
Thank you.
English gentleman turned Korean 전하. 그러면 오늘은 여기까지.
안녕.
안녕.
I can't get back We then went out to a restaurant in an historic building, and we had this utterly amazing meal, almost an historic meal, the way I imagine the kings would have eaten.
Oh wow, I'm quite hungry now.
Is there a special way that we would address Dad as king?
Yeah, we would call you 전하.
전하 본인.
이거는 구절판입니다.
고맙습니다. This is apparently a wrap.
It's like ancient Chosun tacos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's very colourful.
Dip it in. Oh, I like that. It's like a refreshing taste with all the different vegetables.
It really is. I want to try one of the red ones.
Okay, I'll get this one, and then it's red one afterwards, Jonha.
Have you any idea what this yellow stuff is?
Looked like cheese, but didn't taste like cheese.
It's actually egg.
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 How weird.
You didn't see that coming.
Egg. Those are tiny, really stringy eggs.
It's little chopped up pieces of egg.
That's weird.
That is weird.
That's like straight mustard. Have you tried that? Oh, I definitely should have put less on it than I did.
One of the key components of a traditional hanshik is lots of different dishes. This is a little mini oyster Korean pancake.
Wow.
Guljeong.
That's good.
That is really good.
Good, right?
The cod dumpling that's just come out. Do you want to give that a try?
Okay. Oh, that is nice. It's buttery. I mean, it's got the fishiness.
Yeah.
And it's got some greens in there. And it's got a really buttery dumpling, but it's not heavy like an English dumpling.
I really like the sauce it's in as well.
Oh, something else.
Shall we tell them to stop?
Drink.
They just keep bringing stuff.
It's all part of the set menu.
I thought they were like, oh, they're filming, they seem to be having fun. Send in some oysters, caviar, why not? Champagne, didn't order it, but you're having it. Here's the bill, £4,000.
No, it's all part of a set menu. So,
Okay.
It's got some kind of white fish.
it's called jeonbok.
Meaty.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's weird, they haven't been in for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
And I'm already like, where are you? Why are you bringing more in?
This room's quite interesting, isn't it? Latticed windows,
Yeah.
all in wood.
This is a very traditional hanok.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like the Star Trek sliding doors. In England, I think we think of sliding doors as futuristic, but here,
Interesting. It's like the most traditional style of door. Ah, now this I was looking forward to you trying.
Well, it looks like raw minced beef scrunched up into a ball.
I was going to say it looks like a brain.
Oh my goodness, what is it? It is raw meat.
Yeah, it's raw beef.
So I was right. Yeah, you are. Well, it's quite nice. The French eat raw beef, don't they? But then the English don't really like the French. Sometimes when you have beef, you have it very rare, and so very rare beef is almost raw.
Well, this is yukwae.
It's really good.
Very good. Oh, here comes more food. She's got apparatus.
소고기 등심구이 너비하나입니다.
Good grief. And more.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Not least because the food just keeps coming, and the fact that you look so ravishing.
Well, thank you.
This is mushroom.
Yes.
Wow.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, it's very flavorful.
And the flames coming up in the middle of this one.
Whoa, look at that's cooking.
Oh, wow.
Wow, so this is the special royal type of hot pot.
Man, this thing is like a jet engine. Just like sitting in front of me like, for the king! All of the rest of the plates are just like, I'm holding the thing. The thing is amazing. This guy, it's like, I as the plate. I am the main event.
Ah. Oh, and it's got prawns.
좀 준비해드릴게요.
네, 감사합니다. So she said now it's time to bring out the the 식사, which is like the meal.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm so full. I'm actually starting to get quite sleepy.
But we're English. We don't give up.
That's true. They must have a lot of washing up. Because in England, you got one plate. Whereas here, there's like 20.
There's like a billion.
If you were hired as a dishwasher here, you're like, oh, it's all right, we've only got 3 customers. And you're like, great, I'll be home in 10 minutes. And then they bring back 100 dishes to wash. Can you imagine?
So this is more traditional type of kimchi, I think. I'm pretty sure this will have been fermented.
It looks it, doesn't it?
I'll give it a taste.
It's like a piece of cabbage. It's like, why me? Why haven't I been eaten yet? You left me in a pot for 20 years. But you know, it's scientifically proven to help digestion.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Probiotics.
full of probiotics, yeah.
I think it's been fermented very nicely. It's a very nice flavour. I like that a lot. It may be an acquired taste.
It's an acquired.
Again.
Do you not like that?
It's a bit too strong for me.
I really like that.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
This
There's
is the
more.
noodles.
There's more.
She said to try the noodles first. You can mix it up a little bit. Okay, yeah. Sounds kind of like a bell.
Chonha has something to say.
You are very slurpy, Josh. In England, you would never get away with being so slurpy. Oh my goodness. Right. Keep going, lads.
It genuinely feels like a feat of endurance.
It's a marathon. There you go.
That's good. Is that like maple syrup?
No, it's not maple syrup.
I love that they know to serve the king and queen first.
Okay, so we've got a kiwi fruit. You've got, I don't know, it looks like a fossil.
It's a fried techu.
Fried techu.
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 Yep.
Oh gosh, you've
Careful.
got something that disintegrates.
That's duck.
Oh, is that duck stuff again?
This is sujongwa.
Sujongwa. Chonha.
Chonha.
No, you're Chonha.
Oh, am I?
Chonha for myself.
Oh, it's quite sort of almost caramelly.
It's cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon,
That's it.
This is it's a Korean fruit.
It's halfway between a melon and an apple.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now this is a fried techu.
Techu. What is that?
Is that a bug? It tastes like a bug.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's something very similar to a date.
It's not as sweet as a date.
No, it's a bit more strong on taste.
And the duck, so put ash on the outside of it. Oh, it tastes like it too.
Oh! Now that you say it, it makes it taste like
Tastes
ash.
like ash.
Not a fan of that.
Okay.
As you always say, traditionally, Koreans don't have desserts. That's why. I had this once. And then Chon has like, the dessert team, they're all fired.
No more desserts
They're
in
on
Korea.
dishwashing duty
Yeah.
from now on.
And we're gonna have twice as many main course.
Yeah, that's what.
No
that's how it
dessert.
happened. That's how it
That's it.
happened. So it's all down to the failure of the desserts team.
That was an amazing meal.
It was an amazing meal. It really was extraordinary.
Been to Korea a good many times, lived here for a year, and I've never had anything like that.
And it was beautifully presented. Really a feast for the eyes as well as the palate.
오늘은
여기까지.
Today we are going to take you to a PC pan.
PC pan.
Any idea what it is?
No idea.
We went downstairs into a basement, no windows, into this place full of really high-tech equipment. So they weren't just normally surfing the internet or doing their shopping or their emails. They were playing computer games.
What's the last computer game you played?
It was one where you were kind of running around and had to jump and pick up tokens.
Like Mario?
That's like that, yeah. And then you said that we were going to have a go at playing this game Overwatch, and I was a bit alarmed at that, to be honest, because I know that I'm really hopeless at computer games. Oh dear, it's a shoot me up.
Have you ever played a shoot 'em up before?
Yeah, I just get shot.
Should we do the tutorial first?
Yeah.
And see how it goes?
Yeah.
All right. W, S, and A.
Give it a try.
Go forward.
It's a QWERTY keyboard, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, sorry, I need my glasses to see. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Oh, WS.
W, S goes forward and backwards.
Okay.
And choose your direction with the mouse.
Okay, yeah, I can manage that.
That's more doable, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's turn around. You got to
Keep
go to
following
tracer.
Oh.
Oh dear. You're looking
Oh
at the
dear.
You're looking at the ground.
Oh no, I'm trapped. Whoops. So this is me.
Yep, that's you.
I've got a great big scar across my forehead. Left click.
Yes.
Well, this is absolutely impossible.
This is. Job done. Complete. What do you think, Henry? You ready
I'm getting very hot.
play with? You want to take your jumper off? Okay.
Oh dear, this is very nerve-wracking.
Is it nerve-wracking?
This really is.
Should we try? The game is supposed to be relaxing.
Relaxing,
Stress
you're
relieving.
kidding. I'm a soldier who's going to get killed. That is as stressful as you get.
But it's not real. Do you want to try play with real people? And
You're kidding, I'll be annihilated in no time.
there's people on your team as well, so they'll help you out.
They would not be happy to have me on their team.
Starting in 13 seconds.
Oh, good gracious.
And then if you see that red guy, you need to shoot him. Yeah, shoot him, shoot him. Fire your missiles, fire your missiles. No, he's on your team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fire your missiles.
I don't know who the baddies and the goodies are.
How are you still alive? Okay.
This is very, very alarming.
Is it a bit too much to take in?
Well, I'm not terribly keen on killing people, I must admit.
You need to get on it. Oh, you're eliminated by computer.
Well, that's terrible. I'm exhausted.
Was that very difficult?
Really difficult.
Enemies are probably going to come through here. When they do, you shoot them.
Will you just wait?
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Is it quite nerve-wracking?
It is terrifying. I can't believe anyone would do this to relax. It's absolutely frightful.
Really?
I could be killed any moment.
Let's go exploring. There you go. You can go where you'd like. Oh, no, not that way.
Oh, I died.
You walked off the cliff.
I didn't know it was a cliff.
That happened so quickly. Oh, that guy there. He's shooting you. Aim down. Down. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, keep shooting. Yeah, you've almost killed him. Yeah. You eliminated him. You eliminated a real person.
I had the bizarre experience of killing someone else and thinking, oh, horrors, I've actually killed someone. How awful. That was a real person.
That was a real person.
I thought it ruined his day. What happened?
This is what happened. You were sitting there and he hooked you. And he killed you in one shot.
Oh.
Yes, you got one.
Oh, dear. I think I need to lie down in a darkened room. I can't believe you do this to relax. It's stressful even watching you. And it appears that this is all happening in London.
Yeah, this is actually, that's a really good point. I'd forgotten about that. Look at that. It's quite a nice view, really. We're in St Paul's Cathedral, maybe? I don't know.
Not St Paul's. St Paul's is Baroque, this is Gothic. So, is it normal to eat in front of the computer in a place like this?
Yeah.
We might spill something on the keyboard. And you do this to relax?
I love it. This just makes my day. How are those noodles coming?
pretty hot.
You look like you're sweating a bit there.
Oh dear. I don't know whether it's the noodles or it's watching the game.
Spicy food is supposed to relieve stress as well.
All the things that relieve your stress give me stress.
Really?
Except these.
If you handle the movement, I'll handle where you're looking.
Teamwork. W forwards,
Yep.
A backwards.
Yeah. Get ready to press Q.
Q.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Press Q, press Q. Yes. Good job. We killed one. We killed one. We killed another one. Yeah. Press. Go forward. Walk forward. Walk forward. Yes. We killed another one. Yeah. Walk forward. Walk forward. Successfully defended. Yes. Good teamwork.
You're amazing at it, Josh.
You got player of the game. You got player of the game.
Ollie's dad, player of the game. You. Yes, then you showed me that there are people who play these games and take it really seriously, and other people watch them online, and it's a whole kind of arena of sport, which was completely new to me.
There's a website called Twitch. People broadcast themselves playing the game. Right now, 4,000 people watching him.
4,000 people watching him play this game.
Yeah.
It's amazing that they haven't got anything better to do.
Yeah.
When we first went in, frankly, I was really rather sceptical, because gaming in the UK has a little bit of a reputation of teenagers going off on their own, in their own rooms, not socialising, into their own world. Not entirely healthy. And yet what has developed in Korea is completely different, where it's very social and people are really involved in the community of the e-sport. By the end I was quite impressed by it and saw this as really quite a good thing.
그럼 오늘은
여기까지.
안녕.
We then went to try some toast at a place called Isaac Toast.
People will probably be quite surprised that we're taking you here. It's sort of a common thing in Korea, but the first time that Ollie ever came to visit me in Korea, we went to Isaac Toast and he absolutely loved it.
So it's just toast, is it?
Well, I'll let you be the judge of that. It's a Korean style toast.
I was told we were going out for toast, and I thought that was a bit strange because in England you don't go out for toast. So I knew this was going to be different, but I didn't quite know.
Ollie, you excited about going to Isaac's Toast?
Is objectively the greatest budget breakfast food in the world.
Wow, that is definitely saying something.
Then Josh said Ollie really loved this toast, and that was a bit strange as well because I was unaware that Ollie was a big fan of toast.
I don't want to get your expectations up too much, but Ollie clearly absolutely loves it. All right, let's do it.
When we got there, I realised that this was toast with a difference. It was actually much more exciting than what I'd anticipated.
What's your favourite, Ollie? Is your favourite MVP?
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
It's the most
Bacon.
valuable player.
I don't know what it is, but I will eat it anyway.
Okay, that's
It was fun to watch the staff making it, and it was good to chat to the staff as they made it. So it's like a toasted sandwich. I love toasted sandwiches.
It's not. It's more than a toasted sandwich.
He's just squirted egg. So he's making a little omelette in the shape of a piece of toast. It's weird.
It's weird.
The toast is a different kind of bread as well, sort of eggy bread.
Yeah.
And once you put on the toast then,
What's that sauce?
fantastic.
Square bit of cheese, a square egg.
I think I'm going to be agreeing with Ollie on this. I think this could seriously be a fantastic food. Yeah.
Every day.
We should get every day.
We haven't had Isaac's Toast in like the last 2 trips.
We haven't had it in a long time, it's true.
There were a lot of other people in the restaurant. It's evident that people go out for toast. There was even a couple who were out on a date. So maybe it's a place for romance. So there's a romantic couple at the next table. Yeah. So obviously somewhere you can bring someone for a date.
Oh, what, Isaac's Toast? I suppose so. Probably not where I would choose to bring Gabby, but definitely an option.
When I first brought Lizzie, I took her to Isaac's Toast.
Are you serious? What, you brought Lizzie to Korea?
It's a big part of my life.
Took her to Isaac's Toast. So funny. This isn't something that Koreans would consider, you know, the pride of Korean food.
Oh, it's happening.
It's what? It's buzzing.
It's buzzing.
Really?
This is really exciting.
감사합니다. 잘 먹겠습니다.
Oh, that's for us.
This is for us. Here you go.
This looks great.
All right, let's do it, shall we? Ollie, come on.
Gonna come and join you.
So I'm just gonna say it right now. I do like Isaac's toast. You know, it's simple. It's a good breakfast. It'll do as lunch. I wouldn't necessarily think I need to introduce this to people who come to Korea, but Ollie probably feels a little bit more strongly than I do.
I think you're wrong. I think you're gonna agree
I've got
with
to
me.
try it. I've got to
Alright.
try it.
All right, let's do it.
That actually is spectacular.
I told you, isn't it?
You like that? Spectacular.
That is wonderful.
Really?
It is possibly because it's slightly more a Western type food, more familiar to me than the Korean foods, but I loved it.
I often think if I lived in Korea, I'd have this at least once a day.
They definitely need to open a branch in London. I think that'd be a big success.
Right. Whenever you make a fried egg and bacon sandwich, the egg, always a bit awkward, never fits in the bread.
And they saw that problem and they smashed the heck out of it.
They've got it down to a fine art.
They do. It is the art of Isaac toast.
I feel somewhat vindicated. For a long time, Josh has mocked me for my love of Isaac's toast. He says on camera, yeah, I kind of like it, but he's always like, oh, we have to go to Isaac's again. And I'm like, yes, it is the best.
Is this cabbage?
Yeah.
Because it's actually really nice and sweet. So having the egg and the bacon and the sweetness of the cabbage together just makes it really nice.
Have you seen the packaging?
Isaac planted grain and had a good harvest that same year. The Lord blessed him, and Isaac was so successful that he became very rich. So is that why they've called it Isaac toast?
Isaac planted the grain and then they made this. It's from the Bible.
The Bible.
It's that good.
The biblical Isaac. They've like discovered a hidden recipe
That's it.
from thousands of years ago.
That's their secret. They stole it from the real Isaac. I feel so happy that I've introduced you to this. Because we're kind of kidding, but we're also not kidding. Like, I really do love Isaac's toast. And I know that you're probably laughing at home, but I'm not joking. I love Isaac's toast.
This isn't an advert.
No.
I mean, Isaac Toast, if you want to give us a sponsored episode, please.
Sponsor me. Give me Isaac's toast every day.
But it really is tasty. A really tasty
Happy with
snack.
And it's cheap.
It really does sound like an advert. I'm not gonna lie, I could probably have another one of them.
That's the slight downside. That's the mitigating factor. It's
Yeah.
like McDonald's. You have it,
Feel
you're
still
not
just
full
as
at
hungry.
all,
Right,
and you
yeah.
feel slightly bloated.
It hit the spot.
Oh, lovely. Mashy soil.
Nice soil. Nice soil.
Mashy soil.
Okay. If you have any foreign friends that come to Korea and they're like, oh, I've had too much Korean food, I can't handle the spice anymore, just bring them to Isaac's Toast.
Have I had toast like that before? I've had eggy bread, which is a little bit similar, but not made like that. And I thought it was really good, and I have no idea why we don't have it over here.
The food of the gods.
Wow, okay.
Of the one true God.
Alright, 오늘은 여기까지.
The last food that we experienced was sort of Korean street food called tteokbokki.
Tteokbokki is like the quintessential Korean street food, so we had to come and try it.
Well, it looks tasty. Goodness knows what it's like.
It looks quite spicy.
Yes, it might be. I don't know. He knows.
I don't like the sound of Wonjon Miln Mat.
Do you know what wonton milk mat is?
Yes, I do.
Alright, look at that. I am so excited about this.
Well, I'm quite excited as well. So you've got what looks like meat, some kind of ash.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Whoa.
That was only half.
Look at this.
It's got what looks like a dishcloth on a stick.
A dishcloth. Is that
I've had sort of things a little bit similar to this before and loved them.
Oh, you like kimbap?
Kimbap, that's it.
These are all foods which go together traditionally in Korea.
Really?
Yes.
Because they look so random.
They do look random. A street food stall, normally, you'll find tteokbokki, you'll find twigim with the tteokbokki, and often they'll sell sundae and omuk as well. What?
It just looks like a poo on a stick.
What do you mean? Oh, now that you've said that, Ollie, that's totally ruined how that looks to me. It's fish cake. It's fish cake.
Fish cake? Could be alright.
Dad, you and I need to be really careful of our jackets.
Yes.
If one of us gets a stain, then the other person has to get exactly the same stain.
It's Harris tweed. You don't want to get it stained.
That's true. Oh my goodness. You guys shop together, don't you? Clearly. So, tteokbokki first. Let's do it. Mmm. Oh, not too hot.
Oh, it's spicy. Oh, it's spicy.
It hits the back of your throat.
Well, it's certainly is tasty.
Wow. Okay, jacket's coming off.
I think this particular restaurant boasted being the spiciest in the world. And it was amazingly spicy. Oh my goodness, it was hot. It's spicy.
Oh my goodness. Initially, it didn't feel that bad.
Whoa. Oh, it's
I
getting
didn't think it
hotter.
was spicy at all. It is getting hotter.
Are you getting something to drink?
Belly.
This is a peach juice, which should help with the spice. Here you are. How about you? Oh my goodness, that is. That's way hotter than Yoptok.
And
Way
are
hotter.
these two the same?
No, so this is a non-spicy version.
Oh, now you tell us. I won't taste anything after I've tasted that.
Well, look, I think next what we should do is get a roll of kimbap, because that's going to help you cool down.
Okay.
That takes the flavour right away.
Oh, that's nice.
See?
Well, that is good.
Yeah.
That is really good.
This is called shike. I love a bit of shike.
It's got bits in it.
They're supposed to be there. Don't worry.
They
You
are.
know, they're not.
Okay, it's not one that's
like
gone
someone
off. Oh, that's unusual.
What does it taste like?
Milk with bits of porridge.
It's actually bits of rice.
Oh yeah, okay, that would figure.
Yeah.
And actually that's quite calming of the spicy stuff as well.
Yeah, it helps, right?
So you completely ruin your palate on this spicy thing, and then you make up for it with the other
This is
things.
like the antidote. You get bitten by a snake, and then you're like, quick, save my life.
So this is the non-spicy version.
What we had was a rice cake. This right here, that's a fish cake, and that is delicious. I absolutely love it.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, you like that?
You said this wasn't spicy. It's still a bit spicy.
You're still feeling the spice. This is the sunhanman.
I'm not going back for that one.
No, that one. Well, next up we have something that you eat together with the tteokbokki, and that's twigim.
Twigim.
So if you grab a bit of this and you can dip it in tteokbokki sauce, and that's often how you have it as street food. Doesn't that just look delicious though?
It does look good.
Let's go.
Good. What's inside that? It's sort of almost a slimy texture.
Slimy noodles. It's actually a type of like battered noodles. Oh, I think we should dip back into this sauce.
Okay.
You guys are nuts.
What? Cool it. That's all of it.
That is something else.
Yeah, it really is.
That is really spicy. I feel because you've done it, I should have a second dip of this suicidal one.
Do you find after having the plain one for a bit, you start craving the spice again?
No,
Not a...
that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Tastes good.
Oh, it's hitting.
It's hitting.
You've got quite a sweat coming on, Dad.
There's a tissue. Oh,
You feeling it now?
that is spicy. Oh, yay.
So should we try this?
The dishcloth. Let's try the dishcloth.
The dishcloth and the poo.
Oh, great.
We also tried things that looked like a folded dishcloth, and then another thing that Ollie said looked like a poo. Trust him to lower the tone.
You want to be careful of it dripping. Hold it over a cup.
Okay.
That's actually how they give it to you on the street often.
What, do you just eat it like that?
Yeah. Look at this. We're trying proper Korean street food. Do you want a dishcloth or a poo, Ollie?
I'll have a poo. What do you think, Dad?
Well, I can't tell whether it's the aftertaste of all that really hot thing, but as I bite into it, it feels as if it's bland, but it reactivates the
Oh, interesting.
spice that's already in my
That's
mouth.
interesting because it's hot, maybe.
So the opposite of a dishcloth. It doesn't wipe up the inside of your mouth, it just brings the horror back.
Oh wow! All right. It gets really cold in the winter in Korea, so when you come out and you see a really hot broth like that, and you can get a hot broth in a cup, one of these which is like steaming.
I think they need to improve the aesthetics though.
Oh yeah.
Dishcloth and poo is not a good look.
Maybe it should come in like animal shapes.
Yeah, or mermaid.
A mermaid.
Yeah, unicorn.
There you go.
Why not? You can make it seasonal, Christmas trees,
That's true.
Easter eggs.
Fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
It's fish cakes.
There's so many opportunities. And they went for dishcloth and poo.
The actual texture of this, I'm not that keen on. It's too kind of smooth and glutinous, but the taste is lovely.
You're right. Okay.
Even this one's quite spicy. Slightly rubbery. We just don't have that. It feels quite unnatural. Actually.
Right. That's the duck. It's actually a very traditional food.
I remember when I first tried it, I didn't really like it. But it has grown on me over time. And after you've had one, you're like, yeah, I could do another.
So the last thing that we haven't tried is right here. It is this sundae.
This looks like a kind of meat,
Okay.
and these look like melting chocolate cookies.
It's not cookies, it's sundae. I didn't necessarily like it the first time I came to Korea. It's really grown on me. If you dip it into the bit of the salt here, that's like a salt and seasoning. And give it a try. This is pork intestines.
Oh, gosh.
Mixed with some rice noodles. Interesting, hey?
Really interesting. Not particularly pleasant, but interesting.
Have you ever had pork intestines before?
Well, I probably have actually, but nothing.
It's not
like
something you
this.
eat in England normally.
No,
Do you want to give that a taste?
It looks like liver.
that's liver. I do quite like liver. Not many people do in the UK.
Oh, really?
No, it's really unpopular.
Your first real, genuine experience with Korean street food. How's it gone?
I've still got that tingle even on my lips.
I know, me too. I can feel it all around my mouth.
I feel like if you ate it too often, you would lose all sense of taste
Yeah.
and feeling in your mouth.
That's the hottest tteokbokki we've ever had on the channel.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, it's interesting that liver, of course, is about the strongest meat that we have in the UK.
Yeah, and it's the
It's
weakest
about the
thing.
mildest thing we have here.
Yeah, that's really true.
It's almost like a palate cleanser by comparison.
I think that is all for today. 오늘은
여기까지. The experience of coming to Seoul was absolutely amazing. Seoul's an incredible place. I'd never been anywhere like it in my life before. It is so modern, so sophisticated, very vibrant, diverse, interesting society. Lots of different, exciting foods, really lovely people as well.
Okay, goodness me.
And for me, going around with Ollie and Josh, a couple of 20-something lads, it was like going back to my 20s and larking around with the lads for a week. I rarely had so much fun.
All right, so let's take a look at some of the comments, people.
Great.
Shall we?
Dear Ollie's dad, your story is intelligent and beautiful. Attention, please do not eat a lot of burger. Causes, oh my goodness, I can't even read that.
Arteriosclerosis.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, that's really good advice. There's so much pride there, and cheese is naturally fatty as well. It's a sort of edible cardiac arrest.
All right, next up. It's written in Korean, but we've written a translation for you.
Wow, Ollie's dad makes Sting look bad. His airport fashion is cool. Well,
For the first time you've been compared to Sting?
it is, it really is. That gentleman is the first foreigner who doesn't hate
Bondegi. Bondegi are the silkworms.
Oh yes, they were nice. Yeah. Crunchy.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, they're not what I expected.
Wow.
Look at you're going for it.
Those are really quite nice.
You're more Korean than I am already. Look at that, 2 at a time. It's just crunching through them.
It's the look of them that is off-putting, isn't it? You look at them and think, oh, but if you shut your mind to what you're eating and eat them, they're very nice. Ollie's dad is adorable. I think I have a little crush on him. Ollie's dad looks like John Bon Jovi. Do I really?
Oh, hello, yeah, there you go.
Go
I do
on.
see it, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not been
there.
compared to someone as renowned as a sex symbol.
Yeah.
I wish Ollie's dad was my dad. He is so kind. I think one of the endearing things of the videos was that Ollie and I were together and we do have a really good relationship, which is nice. I know that's a really great thing. I value it.
In Korea as well, family values are even valued higher than they would be in the UK normally. It's something that everyone can appreciate. You guys literally look identical. Exact matching clothes. Even your sock, look at that. I mean, they're different, but they're so similar.
Dear Ollie's dad, will you marry me and travel across the world? Oh my goodness. Well, the answer is no. Because I am already happily married. But one is enormously flattered to have such a proposal. He is such a warm-hearted father. Stay healthy and always live till you are 120 years old. And then the comment is, if you live till you're 120, you grow weak and your bones get stiff. Wow, Ollie's dad really pulled off the royal robe. He really looks like a benevolent king from the Chosun dynasty.
Gotta get my dress in.
I'm stuck.
This comment as well got 356 likes.
Oh,
so
really?
A lot of people agree.
Well, that's very kind of people to say so.
Yeah. Okay, final one.
It's been 13 years since I immigrated to the US, and seeing Ollie's dad going to such a precious place from the country I had not been able to pay a proper visit, somehow tears up in my eyes. This video was really delightful, and it made me think that although I don't know when or if I do get the chance to visit Korea again, I really want to visit Gyeongbokgung Palace. If I do go back, I don't even know why I'm crying. It certainly is a happy video. Always enjoy watching your fun videos. What a delightful thought.
It's very sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, that somebody's seen this and it's reminded of them of something long ago and they've had an emotional reaction to it. Very moving.
Yes! Dad! How you doing? Ollie, don't pose for them.
Sitting here next to my king.
We have a veritable feast.
Whale food.
You're lifting it to the ground.
Yeah, I'm definitely funny here. What's up, Doc? Thank you to everyone I've met and all the other people who are watching Korean Englishman. You've given me a terrific time. Thank you for taking me to Korea. 오늘은 여기까지. 안녕.
Amazing. Well done, Dad. Oh, perfect.
Great.